how many amazing teachers do we have at Bethal Primary School? This video has been put together by the school leadership team and the students to say thank you to all of the amazing teachers at Bethal Primary School. Join me in saying hats off to you teachers, you do an amazing job and we all appreciate the hard work you do at Bethal Primary School.
Miss Francione, watching you with your kids, your warm nature and your gentle touch is so lovely to see, and you are exactly the type of teacher that I would have loved to have when I was a kid. Hats off to you.
Miss Francione is a nice and helpful teacher. She helps us whenever we want, and the best thing I like about the class and Miss Francione, brain breaks and stuff. So we don't just have to sit on the floor like for so long. So we have brain breaks, and she explains anything we don't understand.
Miss Jung is very kind. She helps everyone. Whenever they're having trouble doing something, she always comes and helps them. And always for fluency, whenever we're doing fluency, instead of making us just read, she lets us color, just do mindful coloring, and then she reads a book to show us what fluent reading is.
Thank you, Miss Francione.
Miss Lambert, the identity, the heart and soul of the Bethel community. This is someone who lives and breathes everything about this school, is there to help in any little way she can, and plays such an important role in the learning and development of every single student at Bethel Primary School, because she works with every single team and helps them achieve great things. Hats off to you.
Miss Elma is a very nice woman which cares about a lot of students, or should I say every student in the whole entire school, and she cares about the school. Whenever she sees rubbish and she's with people on yard duty, she always asks to help. Often when I go to speak with Miss Elma in her office, I oftenly go to, because she normally likes to check on me at lunch and recess, or if I ever get like in a mess at recess, she always goes and talks to the student if I haven't talked to a teacher, and yeah, she cares about everybody in the school. Thank you, Miss Elma.
Miss Cor, the passion, excitement and energy that you bring to work every day, to work with our foundation students and to get them to an amazing standard, to set themselves up not only for their primary school years but their lives, is truly a great thing to watch. Hats off to you.
Miss Cor is very nice and she always lets us play together. Miss Cor teaches us so we can get smart. It's smarter. The favorite part about Miss Cor in her class is that there's a lot of fun toys to play with, like the little Legos. And she always lets us go sport and art. Thank you, Miss Cor.
Miss Walsh, how lucky are we to have you at Bethel Primary School? We lost a prep teacher for a little while this year. Miss Garcia went on her maternity leave, but it didn't matter because we had you as ready to step up and become the leader of the prep team, and what a wonderful leader you've been. Your experience and your hard work does not go unnoticed, Miss Walsh. You are a superstar. Hats off to you.
Miss Walsh is the best because she's always fun. And she teaches us fun stuff. And Miss Walsh always teaches everything like writing, and she's the best for me because I love writing. My favorite part about Miss Walsh's class is that whenever we're gonna do something fun, she keeps it as a secret.
And so we always have assembly on Friday. That's so amazing. It's always a surprise on Friday.
Thank you, Miss Walsh.
Miss K, for somebody so young in their teaching career, you certainly wouldn't know it. Whenever we come into your classroom, everything is running like you're a 20-year veteran. Your improvement is so great, I can't wait to see where you are in your teaching career in the years to come. Congratulations. Hats off to you.
Miss K, she's really nice and she helps us doing our work. So Miss K, when we listen to her all the times she said, so we can have do some fun activity. And when we're sad, she lets us have free time when we're sad in the well-being corner. She's very nice. And also when we have a little bit more time, she lets us have Friday fun. Like for example, when someone touches our stuff, Miss K says please don't touch it, and then she says oh yeah, okay, and that's why she's really nice. Thank you, Miss K.
Miss Chen. You all may not know, but it's only Miss Chen's first year as a classroom teacher. Now, you wouldn't know that because she's an absolute superstar and teaches like she's been teaching for years and years and years. This is someone who is passionate about being the best teacher that she can be. She asks a million questions. She wants to learn so much from all the teachers around her, and she's going to be a fantastic teacher, and she is a fantastic teacher already. Hats off to you.
Miss Chen is very beautiful and I love her hair. And Miss Chen teaches us and she makes us really smart all the time. Being in Miss Chen's class is wonderful because she teaches me lots of things like math. And like she calms us down if we're really sad, and yeah. Thank you, Miss Chen.
Mr. Tran, it's so great to come to school each day and watch you wanting to be the very best you can be, the way you work with others to improve, and to watch your class run like absolute clockwork for the benefit of all your students is something that I truly hold dear. Hats off to you.
Mr. Fran is a nice teacher. He always helps us when we get hurt, and he always helps us when we get sad.
What I like about Mr. Tran is because he's really smart. He teaches us really good maths.
The favorite thing about being in Mr. Tran's class is we get to do really fun activities.
We get like joint sports activities and we do our reading routines like with 1 to C, 1 to K, and 1 to N. That's what I really like about being in Mr. Tran's grade.
Thank you, Mr. Tran.
Mr. Nguyen, another one of our first year teachers, but he is an exciting first year teacher because he's someone who loves what he does, his kids love him, and he teaches fantastic classes. Mr. Nguyen, you need to just keep doing what you're doing. I've loved seeing you work really hard this year for our school, and I'm very excited about the teacher that you are becoming. Keep doing great things. Hats off to you.
He's a nice teacher and he teaches us about really fun things that we can improve, and he helps us improve and more.
When we get stuck, he helps us and doesn't really be that mean all the time.
We can make new friends, and then
He helps us learn, and he made me improve my learning skills.
Learning so then I can gain more intelligence.
Wait. Thank you, Mr. Nguyen.
Miss Micallef, thank you for being so many things to so many people. To be in charge of well-being at a primary school is an amazingly big job, and you do it every day with aplomb, and considering you're a young leader yourself, you certainly wouldn't know it. You do an amazing job. So, hats off to you.
She's really kind to other people, and she helps other people, and it's really fun to hang out with Miss Micallef, and it's she's really kind to other people. She helps with people's understanding. Thank you, Miss Micallef.
Miss Lambert, someone who is loved by our whole school community. Now, that's the parents love Miss Lambert, the kids love Miss Lambert, the staff love Miss Lambert, and we all love Miss Lambert because she works hard, she's fun to be around, and she is a very good teacher. Keep doing what you're doing, Miss Lambert. We wouldn't change a single thing about you. You are a star. Hats off to you.
She's kind of funny, and she's very, very smart, and she's kind, and she always knows what to do, and she's funny too, and she's nice to all the kids in the whole class.
Miss Lambert, she doesn't care which level we're on. She always helps us, and she's just overall a great teacher.
Thank you, Miss Lambert.
Miss Kages, I've loved this year being in observations of your class and watching your never-ending patience and your skill as a practitioner. It is something to be admired, and you are certainly one of the best teachers that I've ever seen. So congratulations on another great year. Hats off to you.
Miss Hicks is the best. She's the goodest teacher. She's the greatest of the goodest. She looks strict, but she isn't. She's helpful. I don't know about fraction, and fraction is my best thing, and everyone's best thing in 1-2K. Thank you, Miss Kages.
Miss Munkham, I'm going to tell everyone about you. Something if they've been in your class, they know, but the rest of the community may not know. Miss Munkham is one of our superstar maths teachers at our school. Did you know Miss Munkham used to be a PE teacher back in the day? Mate, there's no PE going on in her classroom anymore because she is one of the best maths teachers I've ever seen. Keep going, Miss Munkham. You are a star. Hats off to you.
She's always understandable and kind, and if we don't understand, she's always there to help us and always there to talk to us, and is always so if there's a group, she's always trying to make other people fit in so that they're not left out.
She makes things easier for us, and sometimes when we deserve like a game, she takes us out. She explains work clearly so that we can get it completed.
Always helping us with our work, but not giving us the answers. Thank you, Miss Munkham.
Miss Batani, in 2023, the way that you have worked with pre-service teachers is outstanding, and I couldn't think of anyone better to be a mentor than yourself. You have a fantastic mix of skill and a really warm nature that is certainly something that everyone benefits from seeing, and there should be more of it in schools. So hats off to you.
Miss Batani is a very kind teacher, and she respects us she shows lots of collaboration with us and perseverance.
She's a wonderful and fantastic teacher because she always helps us when we're struggling with things, and she challenges us so we could know better.
On Fastest P, we have a very respectful class, and Miss Batani, she makes sure we're all like friends and show collaboration, respect, and perseverance.
She helps like when something's wrong in the class, like she makes sure like it's all sorted out, and I think it's like a wonderful class to be with Miss Batani.
Thank you, Miss Batani.
Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor's you're not here right now because you're on paternity leave with your beautiful bundle of joy. Just letting you know that we appreciate everything you've done and we miss you, Mr. Taylor. We're looking forward to having you back and hearing all about the wonderful journey you've been on with your new child. You're very loved and appreciated here in the Bethel community. Hats off to you.
He's caring and he makes learning easier.
He's really nice and he's understandable and his teaching's good.
We usually have brain breaks.
Yeah, and going out for games.
We miss you. Thank you, Mr. Taylor.
Mrs. Hicks, to describe you, I'm going to borrow some lines off of your team, and whenever they speak about you, they always speak about you being the glue that holds the team together. A million little things that certainly don't go unnoticed. Congratulations and thank you. Hats off to you.
There's many things to say, but the best one is she's a marvelous teacher, can make learning very, very fun.
She's kind and she always helps like when we have trouble learning, and it's so much fun to be in Miss Hicks's class.
Whenever you have a struggle with something, she breaks it down, which makes it very easy to understand.
And when we understand, we learn much better, and when we do that, we just say thank you.
There's a lot of funny memories, but the one which was my favorite was the chocolate cake one.
What happened with the chocolate cake?
We had to split it between each person, and I said to her, why can't I just go to Coles and buy one? And she said, let me drive you there.
That was the funniest.
Thank you, Miss Hicks.
Miss Barelli, young Miss Barelli, if you will. Miss Barelli, well, how lucky we are to have a wonderful art teacher like you at Bethel Primary School. You give kids different opportunities to shine. And I'm going to come and visit you soon and learn how to make one of those clay pots that I see you making with the kids. I think that would look wonderful on my mantle at home. You are a star. Hats off to you.
Miss Barelli helped us do some art. She is friendly. Long time ago, she helped me do a rabbit.
A rabbit? Is it a picture of a rabbit?
Yes, the rabbit.
Making a rabbit. What'd you make the rabbit out of?
Plates, paper, scissors to cut out the ears, googly eyes, pens. Thank you, Miss Barelli.
Senor Paz, thank you for being such an amazing team player here at Bethel Primary School this year. Whether it's in consultative or working in your specialist team, you are such a reliable team member, and that is something that we really cherish here about you at the school. So, hats off to you.
I like when he gives us the ball, we need to say the stuff to the other children, saying like good afternoon or like good morning. It's always very fun playing that game.
He's throwing the balls to us and we need to say something to him. I like when he throws the ball to us and we need to say something to him. Thank you, Sinker Pass.
Mr. Sedwick, I know how challenging your job can be sometimes, Mr. Sedwick. You organise so many things for the kids to do, extra things outside of school like bike ed and different excursions and the swimming program. But you should be very proud of all the hard work you've done. It's been a fantastic swimming program so far this term, and we're really thankful for everything you do for this community. Hats off to you.
He does really nice games in PE and sport. And every time that we have sport, he always does shark thingy, since he does the best sport and the best PE. Thank you, Mrs. Edward.
Miss Jung, thank you for instilling a love of music for all of our students. Watching you is so tremendously uplifting. All of our students love what you're doing and all of our staff love what you're doing. So keep it up, and I can't wait to see what you can do with this summer celebration. Hats off to you.
We do music. I like singing with songs. And we get to play songs and we sing the game and we freeze and then we start again. He helps me. Thank you, Miss John.
Mrs. Whiting, thank you so much for everything that you do for our students. You do two things supremely well. Number one, run the tutor learning program at the school, and at the same time have such an impact on our classroom teachers and our greater classrooms in general. A very hard mix to accomplish, and you do it really, really well. Thank you again, and hats off to you.
Miss Whiting teaches us to read, and she's a great teacher because she teaches us how to read, and we learn how to read there.
Miss Writing is the best teacher because she always teach me, and if some people do good, they get house points, and that's why Miss Writing is so kind, and we have to learn how to read new words from Miss Writing.
Great.
Miss Writing knows all the words.
And I want to say good writing is the best teacher because I like reading.
Even I like reading and writing because I can do it and I keep getting house points. I have like 32 now.
Thank you, Miss Writing.
Mr. Nguyen, what a wonderful teacher you are, young in your career but real hungry to improve and to learn lots about the profession. You've had a great year with us, Mr. Nguyen. We really appreciate you, and I know the kids love you as well. Hats off to you.
He's a good teacher, and he always solves the problems. He doesn't care when people go into the library for no reason.
He gives house points all the time. And he's like, lets us sit on the chair when we're bleeding.
When people ask to know the week, he gives them the to know the week chair for a whole week.
Thank you,
Mr. Nguyen.